Welcome back to Arizona Daily Mix. Women often struggle in business, and they don't see how different women run businesses as men run businesses. A lot different there. To help us understand and to break down some of those myths is the founder of iStartFirst, Olenka.
Yay!
Yes, I did it right, Olenka.
Yay.
So there it is. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm fabulous. How are you?
I'm doing great. So I had to put the hat aside there. But let's talk about this, because what you like to do is to help women understand their businesses from a women's perspective. I think we have a lot of those books out there that women read are written by men.
Yep.
There are some great business ones, but a lot of them look at those men's businesses, and it's not run the same way, is it?
Nope, absolutely not. You know, as women, we're nurturers, we're givers. We always want to support everyone else, and we often, unfortunately, put ourselves last.
Yeah.
And moms out there can relate, right? As they're getting the kids ready, getting everything done, and put themselves last, and then they run out of the house. So my perspective, and that's what I teach women, is you have to put yourself first sometimes. It's not selfish, it's actually selfless, because you're teaching yourself, you're being an example to your kids. And in business, when you plan things out, you need that support. You need to ask for help. Women are tribal. We like hype women, right? We like to hang out together. We like the girl nights. It's no different in business. We need that support, and that's why women run businesses so very different than men.
Yeah, we were talking about this, and I'm saying it, she's not, but men who run businesses are known sometimes as helicopter owners or businessmen who go around and just tell people to do this. They've never experienced what they're doing. And that really changes the dynamics of the business, changes how people, work there. But as you said, with women, they need to come in and they work with everybody. They work with more than telling people.
Absolutely, yeah. Women get right into that, right? We are trained to be paid attention to the details. We are focused in on what needs to get done. We are problem solvers. We jump in and we do, right? We don't even know sometimes how to do things, and we're like, fake it till you make it, but we're still doing it. It's no different than giving birth to kids. We have no idea how to produce that masterpiece, and then we're doing that anyways. So I tell women all the time that when you birth your business, it's pretty much the same thing. You get in there, you do things, and you figure it out in the process.
Yeah, and that's what I like about your business, your company, is that you have women supporting women, talking with other business women, helping each other, and that's what you bring together.
Absolutely, yeah. That's the whole point behind iStartFirst, because my message to women is nobody's coming to save you. Whatever you want to change in your life, in your business, in your career, you just need to start. And that's the whole point behind the boot camp that we build and the community that we build with iStartFirst, is helping women by women with other women to scale and propel their business forward.
Yeah, I like the one thing you said about and putting yourself first, which is okay. I've always said this to people, is that if you're okay, your business is going to be okay, and then the family and everybody else is going to be okay. So how do you recommend that to people to put themselves first?
Yeah, women struggle with that. I mean, I've struggled with it for years. I actually work with women on doing this exercise where they serve themselves first, and with Mother's Day coming in, I highly recommend everybody tries that. I've gone as far as training women to start with very simple things. Even when you serve food, you start with yourself first. Even when you get dressed, even when you plan things out in your business, you look at things, what benefits me the most? And again, this is not selfish. This is just simply you putting yourself first so you can serve from that full cup, right? We talk about serving from the full cup all the time. Well, I take it one step further. I say your cup needs to stay full. And what overflows in that saucer, that's where you serve out to other people.
Wow.
So that's where, and I mean, you can start with something as simple as, like I said, planning your day and putting all your activities as priorities.
That is great. And then that moves over into business, where again, I think the big part, people are like, make sure you pay yourself first and then do things. But with women, make sure you take care of yourself. Maybe it's where you take a day off and do stuff like that. Is that some things you recommend? Oh,
100%. And I mean, honestly, there is a study that shows that when men and women start companies, 85% of men pay themselves. 84% of women don't. How crazy is that?
That's crazy.
And that's one of the most important things. If you cannot give, you cannot give from an empty space. So you have to absolutely take your days off, put things on schedule. And I mean, as women, we know we remove stuff that's ours from our calendar first, like 5 seconds. Oh, this does not align. Let me move it off the calendar. So it's very, very important that you really take your rest and your work as priority.
So, do you remind women that the place isn't going to burn down if you take care of yourself. The kids are going to live. Everything's going to be okay.
Yep.
And if it does burn down, you have insurance.
100%, yes. And if you have a sink full of dishes, your kids are going to love you just the same because they never noticed it in the first place.
Yeah. Now, I know you do workshops. You have speakers come in and talk to the different groups. So, I mean, what are some of the things coming up that you have planned for them?
Yeah, absolutely. We have, like I said, we have a boot camp. It's a 6-month hand-holding program where we literally hand-hold women through everything. How to take your idea and turn it into a business and scale it to the next 6 figures, as we call it. And then we have an amazing community of women that they can try out. It's on special right now for Mother's Day, so we would love to support any woman out there. Even if you have a dream in the shower, we got you.
So that's it right there, because right now, I mean, with this pandemic, there's been a lot of ideas coming out from different things, and they're like, well, someone's already thought about it, but maybe they haven't, maybe they need to, and they carry it that way.
And you can always make it better. That's what I say. Even if it's out there already, you can always make it better.
Can you stick around? Let's just have her for the show. This is like hype lady right here. She's got me all like ready to start something and do some things. So this is great. All right, how can people find out more about what you're doing?
It's super easy. iStartFirst.com. Everything we do is under iStartFirst or my name. And if it's you reach out, it's going to be me. There's no bots. There's no secretaries. It's going to be me responding.
That's awesome. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
That's awesome.